Hi, I'm Lucy Edwards, Director of Client Success at VHT Studios. And today I would like to introduce Rachael Rohn from Compass.
Thank you so much, Lucy, for having me here. I am Rachael Rohn with Compass. I'm so fortunate to be our regional president. I get to oversee our entire operations and growth strategy here in Chicagoland. So that's for all of our offices in the city and the suburbs. Today, we're at our Lincoln Park office and just enjoying our time together and taking care of our agents.
Your office is spectacular.
Thank you.
I'm enjoying your office.
Thank you.
Absolutely great. And I can only imagine when everything is over with COVID, what a dynamic atmosphere you have in your office.
You nailed it.
You can feel it even now. So,
yeah,
yes.
It's a lot of fun. We have one of our entrepreneurial principles is collaborate without ego. So our environment really allows for that nicely. It's an open space and bright, so it's a lot of fun.
Let's talk about brand and the importance of brand and how your agents leverage Compass brand in the environment of doing listing presentations or using it with buyers. Yeah,
so brand is so critically important, and both the brand of the brokerage and Compass, but also their brand. And so we really focus on the opportunity to partner with our agents, our customers, and showcase both. So a number of ways that our brand is leveraged by our agents to their clients is both in the look of the brand itself. You know, we have a sleek, very black and white look that's modern and forward thinking. That's very intentional because our agents are forward thinking and a step ahead, if you will. And then not only is it in the brand itself and the look, but also as it relates to all the offerings that are forward thinking that Compass delivers through the brand, whether that be support or access to all the different markets that we're in and referral opportunities in a listing presentation and the network that you have by being a part of the Compass brand, but also in terms of programs that we offer that you can't get at another brokerage to help either your client move from one home to another or get their home ready in a different way, all through the Compass brand.
And I also noticed that your consistency in your brand is throughout the country, because you are huge in New York City, for example.
Exactly.
Florida. Even just the headshot and the bio for every agent, it is so consistent. And I greatly respect that because that is part of your brand.
Yes.
Doesn't matter who you are hiring in Compass, at Compass, you will have the same consistency.
Yeah, and we do that obviously very intentionally because we want, whether you're in San Francisco, New York, Florida, Chicago, we want our clients to know who Compass is, and we want our agents to know and be a part of and feel a part of that community as well.
Well, Rachael, how your brand message changed with COVID-19?
Yeah, so interestingly enough, our brand message really didn't change. If anything, it deepened and almost solidified. And what I mean by that is that we are agent first. That is our brand. Everything is about our customer. Our customer is the agent who can then be a stronger advocate for their client. And so really within COVID, it was just about being agile, moving fast, learning from the reality that we were all experiencing together, and providing services and offerings in a different way to leverage the brand so that they being our agents, could deliver for their clients in an unprecedented time.
I would like to take this message to the next step, or next level. Marketing strategy, did that change with COVID?
Yes, so definitely we had changes in our marketing strategy. There in a number of different ways. We needed to adjust the way that we were reaching our clients. We needed to adjust the way that our clients were viewing properties, the way that they were looking for them. So we really doubled down on things like Compass Coming Soon, so that we could give visibility early and test the market in a different way than we were prior to COVID. We also leaned really heavily into the importance of high-level photography and floor plans and walkthroughs so that somebody could experience the property from their computer in the way that you would in a normal open house setting that you couldn't experience during COVID. So that all that strategy needed to change as well. And even down to the nitty-gritty of the levels of where do you put the order of the pictures, for instance, and what is the message that you're sending for each property had to be evolved a bit to adapt to a non-human contact world.
Exactly. That is fabulous. And you were very quick to pick it up and change and do what you have to do to adjust. And your agents were able to go with the flow and adjust to the situation as well.
Yeah, we're really fortunate. All of our agents are very, very entrepreneurial in nature to begin with. They're all their own business owners, obviously, but by being at Compass, it allows us to move very fast and be agile, and they come along so quickly because they're asking us for it. So everything that we adjusted for marketing, creating virtual services, etc., on their behalf was because they asked for it.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah, it's exciting.
What about today's market and the inventory, or I should say lack of inventory?
Right.
How you deal with that, how your agents deal with that, what marketing they're using to be against all the competition, and how they handle it.
Yeah, so I mean, unprecedented times in terms of we're at historical lows for inventory, which means higher competition in many, many ways. So we're leveraging the fact that it's a seller's market, if you will, in many ways. But ultimately, what our agents are able to do for low inventory, it's so critically important now to have a seasoned agent so that you can get through appraisals, you can get through multiple offers, which are the situations that we're up against right now in a competitive environment. And the marketing needs to shift in order to ensure that you get multiple offers and that you get the highest value possible for each home. So we're leaning really heavily into coming soon to leverage on market before and test out pricing, etc. And also bridge loans and our concierge program are huge opportunities to market changes to our business. One of our opportunities that's unique to Compass is our ability to use artificial intelligence to show our clients that our agents can use to say, here's what your property looks like today. And if you were to use concierge, our program, to update your kitchen or paint the walls, this is what it could look like after. And this is how that could change the value of the home. And that's such a unique opportunity to lean into in a COVID world, but also as inventory is low, it's a differentiator for sure for our agents and their clients.
That is absolutely fantastic. So one step ahead.
We try.
And obviously, all the marketing tools that you are using and the education for your agents, it's not just the importance of purchasing 3D tour. It's also important to understand how you use your marketing tools.
That's exactly right. And so we have strategists on staff that are assigned to all of our agents and their teams. And the goal is really to do exactly that. It's not good enough to just have great pictures. What are you going to do with them? And how are you going to leverage the story of that property and reach the right clientele that you want to reach across all areas of the business? So it's really about nailing that strategy, working with our marketing strategists to do that, and then executing and using our tools to execute quickly and effectively and have the largest reach possible.
Fantastic. What about your agents with lack of inventory and with changes that are all the way around us? Do you see that some agents are either combining new teams or maybe going from sales to rentals, or maybe going from rentals to sales? Or do you see the change in behavior?
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of changes in behavior. I think there's a shift in the teams expanding, whether that be an individual principal or a sole broker or a team. But diversification in portfolio is definitely a trend or a change we've seen in the last year. So that could be adding more rentals to their portfolio, or suburbs and city is definitely something we've seen a lot of. So expanding, if you were a city agent, expanding out to the suburbs as well, and vice versa. And then I would also say changes in terms of how they're operating as a team. So diversifying within the team, like segmenting out, you're going to take this type of listing and you're going to take this type of listing, to make sure that there's a larger breadth of opportunity.
So that is absolutely great. So there is a strategy at every level.
We try, yeah. So each one of our teams and each one of our individual agents, they're running their own business, and you have to have a plan in order to be very successful. So we work really hard with our agents, not just on a marketing strategy, but a business strategy overall.
Which is very important. Absolutely.
Very.
2020 was a surprise.
Yes.
No one was ready. But now, with all the adjustments we had to go through, 2021 is here. It's already here. So how do you vision the the following few months?
Yeah, so thank goodness we made it, right? And I think I'm so grateful for the group of agents and staff that we work with at Compass, because we really collaborated, came together, and supported one another through what has been an incredibly difficult year and almost a half now. So as I look forward into 2021, I think there's a lot that we can learn from our experiences in 2020. And along with that comes that support piece. But also there's a lot of new technology that came out of that, and a way that we're doing business and marketing differently and operating differently that will continue into 2021. So I think we'll continue to lean in on virtual open houses, and making sure that we have great floor plans and virtual showings of all different kinds, and leveraging Instagram to do full days of back-to-back virtual opens is something that we had a lot of success with in 2020. So I see that coming. I think inventory will remain low for a little bit. So we're expecting that, which is great. We'll just double down on our multiple offers and pushing things through appraisals and whatnot. And then ultimately, we'll see a lift in the business, and we'll continue to be strong here in Chicago and deliver support for our agents that helps them to win more business overall, and be super successful in growing their business.
Well, I'm wishing you all the best in the whole wide world.
Thank you.
And your office is fantastic. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Thank
your
you.
agents are great, and we are working with Compass throughout the country. So it's a pleasure, it's an honor, and it's a joy.
Oh, thank you. And thank you for the partnership. We have been great partners together. And so we appreciate you being here. Thank you for having me, and for all of your wonderful energy.
Thanks.